Hi, I'm Alex. I'm in Japan. I'm gonna talk about the Duel Masters Trainee card game today.
Duel Masters. Now, Duel Masters used to be in the U.S., didn't it?
Right, about in 2004, but it actually ended about a few years. I don't remember.
But it continues in Japan. They keep putting out new cards, right?
Yeah, it still continues in Japan right now from 2002.
And there is a relationship, or is it owned by Wizards of the Coast?
Owned by Wizards of Coast from it's a company from America, which
Right,
is
right. Same guys who did Magic the Gathering.
You're right.
All right. So, how long have you been doing Duel Masters?
I'm not sure, but I think about 6 or 7 or
Wow.
around there. So.
And how many cards do you estimate you have?
I don't know, but
Thousands, probably.
thousands, more than thousands. Actually.
You got. I'm looking at big boxes full of these cards.
Yeah, I can't.
More than I could carry in one time. And you're just going to talk about a few of these. And you're
Yeah,
going to explain a little bit about how the game works, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to talk about what kind of cards that we use in the Duel Masters trading card game. First, it's more like it's a little bit it's a standard kind of card game. The whole card size is actually slightly larger than other kind of card companies or card games.
They're a little bit larger.
Yeah, they're slightly larger. They're not kind of like pointy, kind of like edges right here. I use a sleeve, but
they're rounded edges.
yeah, the rounded edges.
You use sleeves with your cards.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Which I also play the whole card competitive for the card games, which I have this more than 7 decks in my right now, which is
How many cards are in a deck?
Use 40 cards in the deck in Duel Masters.
Okay.
8 more for the kind of like Jojian zone. We didn't do this in America, so. So first are the common and the uncommon cards, which were the most kind of like high kind of like odds if you get on the packs or the cards. Yeah.
The ones you get most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which are very kind of cheap if you buy these.
Okay.
And next is the rare card, which is Duel Master's rare card doesn't have some sort of like a kind of like a special effect on the whole card. It doesn't glitter or doesn't have some sort of like effect for the card of the name. It's just only a rare, which is more like kind of like a little bit stronger version of common or uncommon cards.
How are they showing you that it's rare?
It has a very kind of like small kind of like markings down here. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to see in the camera, but it's mostly these 3 cards have this kind of like illustrate. And next is the very rare cards, which is it's now kind of like glittering the whole kind of like a card, which is also the illustrate is actually a little bit of a bursting the kind of like a little bit the effect is bursting from the illustrate kind of like a frame, which is actually a little bit very fancy for the card.
I see. Interesting.
Okay. Next is the super rare card, which is the it used to be the most rare card in the old days of Duel Masters, but it actually changed a lot. Which is the illustrate is just most of the card is just kind of like illustrate the it's very kind of like fancy and depends on the card. It could be a little bit expensive, but yeah.
But what are the odds of getting this one?
The super rare cards, the odds are actually very kind of like very low compared to other kind of like rarities, which
you're not going to get one in a case pack you've got there. You're not going to get one, maybe.
You could actually get this card because in one kind of box you get like 3 of these
Oh, you get 3 in a box.
Three mostly, yeah.
Okay.
So next is currently the most kind of rarest kind of like card in the Duel Masters called the Legend card. Which is very fancy. Most of the frame is kind of like its own kind of color. The illustrator is very large. The secret version of a legend card even has its own effect around there.
So how many of those will be in a box?
You get a guarantee of 2 legend cards in the box, which is very good.
That's why you like to buy the boxes, I guess.
Yeah, most people. So.
Okay.
Also, there are also other kind of like rarities, such as depends on the wave. It has a secret card, which they don't actually tell about this in the kind of like other websites and the official kind of Duel Master stuff, and they don't even talk about this kind of cards that much.
Why?
Because it's a secret card.
Well, it doesn't even have the regular logo, huh?
Yeah. That's,
Interesting.
yeah.
So how is that one used?
Well, wait. What's the secret card? The odds of this is it depends on the box, but it's not sure.
But it
But
did come in a box. You didn't buy that separate.
actually, buy this. Yeah, it comes in a regular box of the cards. I got this in a regular kind of pack, which is I was very surprised that
I'm
time.
sure.
It's
Yeah.
very surprised.
Okay. So
And
you've only got one of those?
I have a couple of secret rare cards. I have also a little bit more rarities.
Okay.
There used to be a legendary card, which it's now discontinued by the replacement of a legend card.
Ooh.
But
So you can't use that anymore.
you could still use this, but they don't now come in the boxes or packs any longer.
Oh, okay.
The legendary cards are extremely rare.
Mm.
It's more like the odds. It's more like a one or zero cards in a single box.
Wow.
That's that rare. So, of course, it's very expensive for these cards. What are these single of these? Mostly cost like 2,000 yen or
It's about $18.
yeah,
Mm.
ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay.
Any more?
Yeah, some cards doesn't even have a kind of like rarity, right? Rarity.
Oh,
So
it doesn't even say what it is, but it's not a common card, huh?
yeah, it doesn't have a rarity. Mostly these cards come in kind of like promotional kind of like cards or even
I see.
yeah, cards which they don't come in the regular kind of like wave series.
Okay, so Alex, you're going to open up this new box, huh?
Yes.
What's the box number? What's it called?
The number of series it's more like a DMR21.
But that doesn't mean it's the 21st series exactly, right?
Yeah, this is more like the 21st series of a rebooted kind of series.
Since it was rebooted.
Yeah.
So before, about how many did they have?
They have like it's 39 series of rebooted before.
So it's about 60
More than
series
six.
that they put out.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Well, go ahead and open it up.
Okay.
Don't cut yourself.
I use this for a long time.
Alex is old enough to have this kind of a knife. Don't. If you're young, if you're a little kid, don't get knives like this. You use this when you're Gundam modeling, don't you?
Yeah, I need a regular knife sometimes, so.
Right.
I still have
And then
salvage.
you're gonna have to open up each pack too, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's gonna take forever.
It even has 30 packs.
30 packs are inside.
Yeah. I should use this. Out there.
Wow. Use the packs. Okay. Well, we're not going to keep rolling while you open each pack.
Yeah, of course.
Let's look at one pack is like this. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. How many cards are going to be in each pack?
Each pack has 5 cards. Mostly 3 or 4 cards. Are mostly I don't know 4. Mostly 2 or 3 cards are the common cards, and 2 or 1 cards are the uncommon, and the other one is the rare card.
And in the whole box, you're expecting 1 or 2 of the rare ones, right?
Right.
All right, let's get going. Okay, Alex. So we got this box opened up, and you got your cards spread out. Let's start from down here and tell us what you got.
These are more like point cards. You can actually sometimes get one of these if you kind of buy a pack, and these could sometimes.
You can use them to get stuff like maybe card sleeves or something.
Card sleeves and cases and.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got some common cards.
So these are all the common cards. You could actually get multiple of the same kind of cards, of course.
What do you do when you get the multiples? Do you trade them with your friends?
You put the like four cards in the same card in your deck. So.
Oh, you can use multiple cards.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So.
And then, how many of these rare cards did you get?
Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
These are the uncommon cards.
Okay.
I wanted 4 of these of the same thing, but I only get 1 in this box, which is a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And these are the rare cards. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You can mostly only get the one or two of the same card in this box, so.
But you get a bunch of rare cards, so it looks like.
It looks like, but not the same kind of like same card.
You didn't get multiples, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
You should get multiples, but it depends.
Okay.
And these are the very rare cards.
I see.
I'm actually happy for what this box had for the very rare cards. You get I get the two most good very rare cards in the wave. So
Oh.
yeah, I'm pretty happy. So.
Oh, good. But you didn't get any secret cards, huh?
I don't need a secret card in this wave, so.
Okay, you don't think there is any?
So, there is.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
But you didn't get it this time.
I don't want it. So.
Okay.
So these are the three super rare cards I got.
Oh,
The three of them are very kind of useful. So it also is.
great.
And the guaranteed kind of like legend cards, which is one of them is actually the secret version of that, which is actually this version of a legend card is actually the most kind of like a expensive version of it. So I'm actually
okay.
pretty happy
Cool.
for this. And I actually want 4 of the same card right now for this.
Oh, you got 4 of those.
I want. I actually
Oh.
actually still have 2 of. I still have 2 of these. So.
Ooh, okay, great.
Okay.
Well, that's a pretty good score, huh?
Yeah. So that's our review to the Duel Masters trading card game, which I hope you enjoyed. Which, if you enjoy this, hit that subscribe button. If,
Yeah, hit the
and
subscribe button even if you didn't like it, right? Okay.
okay, so have a good day.
No one I know is out to kill me. I guess I'm doing okay. I'm lost among the millions. Just an empty head filled with the sky. I separated my life between the boring